So I just want to give you a little walkthrough of what you can expect with Canvas for this week. So each week I will post a video and it will be on the module of the week, and it will kind of outline what to expect. So let me kind of give you a little walkthrough so you know where it's going to be and what it's going to look like. And so this is the first one. It'll be a little longer just because I want you to understand the process. After this, it'll be more business. So right now on your module, you will see the module for general. And general is going to be up at the top always. It will always be open. And so when you look at Canvas, this is what you have been seeing. I'm going to take you behind the scenes right now. We're going to leave this as a student view. You get a little sneak peek of what I can see. So week one right now, this is not live, as you can tell. It will be live by the time you see this video. Right here in the start here is where this video will be posted. Each week there will be a video that will kind of walk you through what you can expect to do for the week. And again, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to make it work for you. I'm trying to make it work for us. So please do not hesitate to give me feedback. Be like, hey, this is taking way longer than you thought, or this is way harder than it should be for a 100 level class, or I'm stumped, this doesn't make sense. I'm open to that feedback. I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to make changes. So yeah, I just wanted you to know that. So if you look in week one, there's a section for Zoom recordings, and right now there's going to be one for Monday and Wednesday. So this week one, we're only going to have a synchronous class session on Monday and Wednesday. And my goal is within 48 hours of class, preferably sooner, probably within a couple hours of class, as soon as I can download and upload the video, I will post it here and make it live for you to refer to, or if for some reason you can't make it to class, it will be there for you to watch. Now, this isn't an excuse for you to miss class. It will be an absence if you miss class. You do need to communicate with me because there will be some assignments you will have to make up. But the Zoom recordings will be here. That to say, make sure that when you're on Zoom, you're presentable because you will be recorded. Now, these are only for internal use, so whatever is posted here is only for you to reference to class, not for you to post or share with anyone else. So keep that in mind. I also have a breakdown of when assignments are due. I will open these up every Monday before class so that you will have a full week to work on them. But there are a few things like due this coming Wednesday is going to be the update your Canvas profile. And now you'll see that I put 10 minutes next to it. That's how I think long at most it should take you. It might be a little easier, but if you click on this, it's pretty simple. It's going to say this is how you update your Canvas profile picture. So if you look right here where my mouse is, where it says account, it shows my picture. So when I post in forms and things on our Canvas class, it will show my picture. I also have, if you look at my profile, I have a biography, I have links to my professor, Instagram, Twitter, website, things like that. You can do all that too. This explains how to do it. You can go into more depth than just changing your picture if you want to. I'm just asking that you change your picture because a lot of this class is online and we want to get to know your name and your face for when we interact with you, that you are actually a human being and not just some kind of robot online. So the next thing is the syllabus quiz. Now, because we're not in person, I want to make sure you truly understand the syllabus. It's not like you need to study it and quiz it. It's just going to be, hey, did you notice these things? And it's going to be worth some points. It shouldn't take you any longer than 15 minutes. So just keep that in mind. Those are both going to be due by Wednesday. Now, your assignments due Friday are different. You can complete them anytime before as it works with your schedule. The first one is the nervousness haiku, and it's a 55 minutes, and if you see right here, it says class equivalent. Now, normally our class would meet 3 times a week, 55 minutes a session. Because Zoom is exhausting, and there's this thing called Zoom fatigue, which is very real, and there's an element of class that to show a video over Zoom, there's going to be so much lag that I might laugh at something when it happens, and a minute later see you laugh because you just watched it. So when it comes to our class, a lot of the elements are traditionally hands-on, activity-based, video-focused. So I am saving some of those elements and creating these class equivalent assignments. So rather than meeting 3 times a week on Zoom, the weeks that we can do a class equivalent assignment, we will. So nervousness haiku is actually a really fun activity. It's going to start off with you watching 3 TED Talks. It's going to be 45 to 55 minutes. I put 55 minutes because a class session is 55, but you will watch these 3 TED Talks, which they're all fantastic. I will not give you a crappy TED Talk to watch. And then you're going to write a haiku about how you feel about this class. So it's self-explanatory. There's a website to help you. And you will then post it. And after you post it, you will have the opportunity to comment on some of your classmates' haikus. And it's really fun for you to see that your classmates have different feelings and sometimes similar feelings to you about taking a public speaking course. So keep that in mind. That's going to be your class equivalent assignment. That is due Friday. And you can do it anytime. If you have some downtime, I know the first week of classes is usually kind of crazy, probably a little more crazy now. So yeah, this here is an introduce yourself video. It's really, really simple. It might seem overwhelming at first, but please don't let it be. And simply what I want you to do is I want you to take your phone or your device or whatever. I want you to put it in video mode. And I want you to literally just hold it, and however you want. If you're a little bit more OCD or you just like tech stuff a little bit better, you can put it on a tripod. I don't care. But I want you to introduce your name, introduce yourself, and tell the class 3 things about you. That's it, 3 things. In fact, I am even going to post a video there, and once you have an opportunity to post your video, you will then get to watch your classmates' videos. And super neat to see your classmates, see their name, their face, hear kind of how they sound, just kind of see how they communicate, and then learn about them. This class is really, it's personal. And so because there's so many people facing fears and anxieties around public speaking, one of the most important things, and I think one of the most beneficial things that we do, is get to know each other. And so traditionally in person, we do a lot of team building activities like that. Because we're online, we're going to be doing this. So take the time, say 3 things about yourself. Seriously, it doesn't have to be planned out. You don't have to script it. It's just raw. Film it, and then upload it to the forum. If you're having issues, maybe throw it on YouTube and link it, whatever works for you. And then as far as the chapter assignments and readings, you're going to have 2 chapters to read before next Wednesday. We will not have class on Monday, September 7th. It is Labor Day, no class at the university, so we will have class Wednesday the 9th. And by that time, I need you to read chapters 1 and 4 and respond to these, I'm calling them quiz equivalent assignments. Now, I will give some quizzes for the reading, but with these assignments, I just want you to understand the material and to be able to respond to it. So I'm hoping they don't take you 55 minutes. If they take you longer, please, please, please let me know. It will require you to read the chapter and then respond. I always recommend that you read the assignment first so that you know what exactly to look for in the chapter as you're reading, like what to really focus on. So some weeks we might have more than 2 chapters, some weeks we'll have less. My goal is always to finish the book around the time of midterms, so that after midterms you don't have readings. It's more focusing on your speeches and other assignments. So if you feel like there's a lot of reading and book focused stuff in the beginning, that's because I intentionally try to get us through the book by midterms. I don't believe in exams, especially in this kind of a class. Maybe that's what I should say. I do believe that book quizzes are good because it helps us to know if you're understanding the concepts or not. I try not to lecture too much after the first couple weeks on what content is in the book, but I do like our book, and I believe that it has a lot of good content in it. So I want you to be sure you understand these things. And so when I give you these assignments, just to highlight the areas I want you to really understand, because everything will build upon each thing. And so yeah, hopefully this makes sense. And so as we go to week 2, you can kind of see that it's going to look a little bit similar. But again, when you see this, it will be live. It will have everything here. Hopefully this makes sense. If there's anything that you would like me to explain further, or if you have any thoughts or suggestions of how to make this video better and easier for you to understand, please, please, please give me feedback. I am open to it. I will not be hurt. yeah, so this is week 1. Good luck. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have questions, and we'll be in touch.